Hello, welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Today we have a little flow for lower back pain. I woke up with back pain this morning, so I figured this could definitely help you as well. Just some stretches to relieve some of the tension in the back, strengthen it up a little bit. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. Today we start in easy pose or comfortable seat of your choice. Just really starting to think of the line from the pelvis through the crown of the head, really bringing the spine up nice and tall, bringing the shoulder blades down, the shoulders down away from the ears, closing the eyes. Hands can come to the knees, the hips, the thighs, and tucking the chin into the chest. Just letting the weight of the head fall. Breathing nice and deep through the nose. Rolling the neck slowly to the right side. Maybe taking that right hand, placing it gently on the ear. Not pulling anything or forcing. Just finding the stretch that feels nice. And gently bringing the head behind the neck. Maybe finding a little movement in this area. And over to the left side, maybe using the other hand. And releasing, tucking it back into the chest. Doing one slow circle the opposite way. Going to the left side first. And bringing it back, tucking it into the chest. Inhale to raise, opening the eyes, shrugging the shoulders up to the ears, and exhaling, bringing them back down, depressing them. Maybe using the hands on top of the shoulders. Inhale, shrug them up, and exhale, depress them down. One more time. And exhale. And gently taking the hands off, scooting to the side of the mat, placing the soles of the feet on the mat. Just revolving to one side, finding an easy twist here, gazing behind us, beginning to breathe nice and deep, focusing on the back, thinking of breathing into the space of your back, whether it's your lower back, your upper back. And exhale to come back through center, revolve the other way. Not forcing any of these movements. Just gently releasing some tension. And exhaling back to center. Crossing the ankles and gently finding our tabletop position for cat and cow. Spreading through the fingers, inhaling, dropping the belly. Especially if we have pain, maybe finding a little bit of dynamic movement, anything to help wiggle it out, loosen it up. And exhale, rolling through, really arching the back, clawing through the fingers. Inhaling to drop the belly, moving with the breath. Taking the neck as an extension of the spine. One more nice exhale. And meeting back in tabletop. Reaching the left arm up to the ceiling and threading the needle, coming to lie on that left shoulder. Gazing behind us, finding a nice little twist. And on the next exhale, gently pressing back up, finding our foundation and reaching the right arm up to the ceiling. Threading the needle. I can feel this today. And gently pressing back up, walking the fingertips out in front, tucking the toes, sending the hips back for downward facing dog, pedaling out the feet, reaching outwards with the fingertips, gazing at the hands, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, holding here, breathing. And finishing that deep breath with the mouth open. Inhaling, gazing at the hands. Exhaling, gently walking the feet up to meet the hands. Keeping the feet hip width apart and keeping a bend in the knees. And allowing the belly on top of the thighs. Letting the head just dangle here. We can clasp the elbows. Clasp the hands behind the legs, sway a little bit side to side, getting out any tension in the upper body, loosening it up, and releasing the hands wherever they are, gently rolling up to a standing position, slowly, slowly. Feeling it all throughout the spine, tucking the chin into the chest and ending with the head. Inhaling the arms above the head and exhaling, palms come together. We bend to the right side. Should probably be and exhale back through center, bending to the left side. Coming back through center, keeping palms together, finding a slight back bend here. Firming through the feet. And coming back through center, bending the knees and slowly coming through heart center to forward fold. Grounding, placing the right hand on the mat. Bending the right knee, reaching up with the left, straightening that left leg, sucking the navel into the spine, and exhale to release and switch sides. Gazing up at the hand, and exhale to release. Making sure our feet are hip width apart, bending the knees, inhaling the hands above the head, keeping the knees bent for chair, rolling the shoulders back, sucking the navel into the spine, firming through the legs, firming through the back. Inhale and exhale, bringing the arms behind us, swooping them behind, airplane arms. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, swooping them behind, maybe coming onto the toes. Inhale, one more time, lowering the heels, bringing the hands above the head. Exhale, sweeping the hands behind us. Lowering the heels, inhaling, straightening the legs, bringing the hands above the head. Exhaling to heart center. Taking one round of deep breaths here. And exhale. On the next inhale, bringing the hands above the head. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping it back to plank, tucking the elbows into the side, slowly lowering down. Inhaling up to cobra or upward facing dog. Gazing over the left shoulder and gazing over the right. Exhale, curling over the toes, sending the hips back, downward facing dog. Gazing at the hands, walking or jumping the feet up to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, leading with the head, finding a nice arch in the back, hands above the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands come above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, planting the hands, stepping the left foot back, coming into low lunge. Finding our alignment here. Inhaling, arms come above the head, palms come together, we revolve. Placing the elbow on the outside of the knee. Gazing behind us, breathing here for a few rounds of breath, deep into the lower back. Keeping the chest nice and lifted. Feeling the gradual stretch in the hips, in the back. And on our next exhale, gently releasing, planting the hands on either side of the foot, tucking the back toes to raise the knee, and come into forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive, hands above the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands above the head, palms come together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping that right foot back, coming into low lunge. Inhale, hands above the head. Palms come together, we revolve. Breathing nice and deep here. All of these twists should feel great. Breathing into the lower back, firming through the whole lower body. You got this. And on our next exhale, gently releasing, framing the front foot, tucking the toes, and stepping it up to forward fold. Letting the hands come onto the mat, a deep bend in the knees, again bringing the belly to the thighs. Letting the head hang for a round or two of breath. And then on the next inhale, gently taking the hands up, inhaling the hands above the head, keeping a bend in the knees, finding space between the feet for chair. And exhale, bringing the hands behind us, airplane arms. Inhale up to chair, keeping the navel into the spine. Exhale to airplane arms. And inhaling this time, the right arm in front of us, the left arm out back. We twist, gaze at the left fingers behind us. And on the next inhale, swooping the arm in front. And exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, swooping the left arm in front, the right behind us. And inhale, swoop that arm out in front. And exhale, fold over the legs. Shake them out, shake them out. Inhale, up to mountain pose. Hands come above the head. Interlacing elbows, grasping onto opposite elbows. Finding a little bit of a lateral stretch here. Just a little wiggle room. And gently releasing, raining the hands down, bending the knees, slowly rolling the opposite way. Head first. Head first, we're diving down. And coming onto the knees. Walking the fingertips out, big toes come together, child's pose. We can keep the knees in together, or we can spread them out, whichever feels better to you today. This is how we end our practice. Taking a few breaths in child's pose to let the goodness we just did sink in. Letting the belly expand with each inhale. Breathing into the back. And whenever you're ready, you can stay in child's pose as long as we would like. We gently come back up to a sitting position. I hope we were able to relieve some of your back pain today. Let me know how this flow felt for you, and I will see you next time. Namaste.